Or it's going to go.
Cut off.
We're live.
Hi.
Okay, we got cut off. Like our feed got cut off. So we're just going to redo it. Take two.
Thank you. So the last one got cut off. So I want to talk about staging your facility. Often clients hire us to come in, give them pointers, help turn the place around, redecorate, help with their census, train their staff, do all kinds of different things. So, the creative part of the business is something that I'm really passionate about and love. And we are working on a project right now where we get to stage a room. So staging a room is really important for your tours. Think about when you go into a model home for sale. It's always perfect. Everything's, vibrant. It's just well thought out. And you always, go into that model home and you want to, like, at least I do. I want to live there and I want to buy the house with all the furniture. So that's the impression that you want to give to. So, it's very easy. There's probably local staging companies in your area if you don't want to do it yourself. And you can, so this whole package I bought was $5,000 for the whole room. So it's the complete bed, dressers, dinette set, chairs, lights, the whole thing. And it's going to be really, really pretty.
This is the problem. Like when you have a small place or a smaller place, a lot of times you end up collecting like furniture that's left behind, and it ends up not creating the best room.
Nobody wants to see dead people's furniture.
Right. And it's just mix match. So we always had furniture set aside somewhere that we would pull out and we'd stage the room. And then, we would never give that furniture away to anybody. We always pull it back unless we were ready to turn it over and get new furniture. Now you can do it on a budget. We just did it for these clients because it was convenient. So we used the staging company. We didn't have to think about it, but I'm sure there's shabby chic people out there that could.
Well, me, I would love to do it from scratch. If you can see my beautiful office here,
I'm sure you
and
could.
My wallpaper. But I think you're done with me fixing up our house.
No. As long as I don't have to do it, she hires a rent-a-husband for that. So
yeah.
But the staging,
staging's important.
Even in large communities, I'm surprised how people don't put the energy into it. They just show them a vacant room. And sometimes it's hard for people to imagine, stuff being in there. And one thing I'll tell you about staging a room, Cheryl, is if a lot of seniors don't need a big bed. So if you can use a smaller bed, you can create more space. Even if it was pushed up against the wall, you can create a little sitting area, or you can be creative in how you use the space to make it almost feel like a little 1-bedroom suite.
Sure. Also, it's great if you can stage a companion room, and that way, they can see what it's like to have 2 twin beds, the dressers, and the different components to that room. Because a lot of people can't vision it. It's just the rooms are small sometimes. But everything from the time you walk in, the house should be warm, the paint should be touched up, the furniture should be, not scuffed, peeling or anything like that. But staging is really important, and I'm really passionate about it. I can't wait to show you guys tomorrow. I think I'm gonna start doing more lives and I think getting more involved again online. I've just been really, really busy, but it's a good thing.
First of all, I want to say, if you have a question, go ahead and ask it. Even if we don't get to it now, we'll try to circle back around and answer any questions that you guys have. I don't know. I tell people this all the time, Cheryl, we're not afraid of giving people as much information as we can.
And we're not going to charge you.
Yeah.
And $20,000.
That's really not how we get paid. Some people, they give you bits and pieces, and then they try to get you to go to a big seminar or a big event. And I
love those RAL people, though, because they get them all riled up and then they call us, and then, we can help them with different parts of it too. So.
But what we do, we help people. Usually, if you buy a facility, we have them for sale. We also, once you own the facility or you're operating it, when your employees need training, a lot of communities around the country, whether it's Texas or South Dakota or Iowa, Florida, of course, is our mainstay. They use it to onboard their employees to get them started in training.
Sure. And if you're in Florida and I'm in your area, sometimes I can come do a quick walkthrough and give you some tips. Well, I'm definitely for hire for that too, but it depends on my schedule. And sometimes I just like meeting people too.
I
But
think.
can we talk about our other thing?
What is that? Oh, yeah. Go ahead. You can talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we have a book coming out, which is really exciting. 10 Steps to Opening Your Assisted Living Facility. Tons of knowledge. Khalil and I start from the beginning of how we started, all the mistakes we made, all of our successes, and we decided to put it in a book and sell it because our time is limited and we can't pick up the phone and answer every single phone call, or wouldn't get any work done, or wouldn't be able to be a mom, or do the other things.
Right, and we just like that. We like the idea that you can get a really good foundation of information for a small amount of money, and it'll help you on the path to make sure you're making the right decisions. You're not making any mistakes. So I'm sorry, my phone's blowing up, and I'm trying not to get distracted. So let me ask you, Cheryl. Staging is important. A lot of people don't think about that. Also, the furniture that you pick is really important, right?
Yes.
Like, it's going to be high traffic furniture.
So I prefer commercial furniture. It usually has a 10-year warranty on it. They're Scotch guarded, they're stain resistant. They'll come out and repair it. They'll, do anything, or maybe it depends on how much traffic, if you're a 100-bed place, you're going to need commercial furniture. And then any chance you get to go into one of these larger communities and take a tour, oh my gosh, do it. They're beautiful. And then you'll get some good ideas too.
Yeah.
Because that's your competition.
Like scent diffusers. Right?
Oh, the scent diffusers, yes.
I mean, it's not a very expensive thing, but in a small facility, a small home, I mean, you wouldn't need much. A few $100s.
So the best is Market Street, and they pump chocolate into the air throughout the day, and it smells like a chocolate factory. It's wonderful, but it stimulates appetite. So that they do that. There's everything they do is for a purpose. And then in the evening hours, they pump lavender into the air, and that's just more calming. And this is in their dementia unit, but you go into different facilities and they pump scents in the air, and it's nice. I like it. And
it also helps to cover up any unpleasant
smells.
Yeah, so those are small things. And also networking with those larger communities will be a big help, because you can take people that they can't take, and they'll take people that they wouldn't choose your facility. So I think that what else we got? Painting, keeping up with the paint. Mm-hmm. Listen, wheelchairs are going to bump things and damage things all the time. So your baseboards are going to get damaged. The staff are going to be constantly mopping and cleaning, so those baseboards will get damaged. Make sure you have high enough baseboards and use a very high,
Well, Sherman Williams sells a paint that's a little more scuff resistant, and it's how do you say it? It's commercial? Not it's like commercial grade. It's not.
Oh, it's like eggshell,
No, it's just more. It's just sturdy. It's more scuff resistant. That's what they're using over there. So, and then another thing that I absolutely love that I see in some facilities are the faux guardrails. So it looks like crown molding at the height, but it's a handrail. Mm. So they have them throughout the hallways, and it keeps from people bumping into the walls too. I love that. It's pretty.
So is it high? Is it enough to block a wheelchair?
Yeah, it's about
like a wheel, or
no, it's about hip height.
Oh, okay.
It's actually a grab bar, but it looks like crown molding.
Oh, okay, nice.
That's pretty. So that's something I'll be installing in this place too.
Okay, great.
I mean, not me installing, but we will make a cute video of me hammering.
Yeah,
and not doing it though.
Memory boxes, for example, like shadow boxes, memory boxes, but. A cheaper solution for people would be
just a 8x10 picture frame and a picture of their family, or their husband or wife, grandkids. Put it outside the door, and it's really pretty. And it also helps them remember their room. Yes, in a dementia unit, they probably will take it down 1,000 times, and you'll have to put it back up. But they do have things that are bolted in. The shadow boxes are more permanent fixtures. Yeah, they can be permanent fixtures.
Yeah, but when you're walking down hallway, and it just personalizes everything, and people stop when you're doing a tour and they look at the pictures and they go, oh, that's so sweet. They look like a nice family. It's also what you would call social proof, right? Where
Right.
this family's
Personalized.
here, they look happy, their mom's here. You know, I'm sure it's social proof.
Mm-hmm. And it's personalized. It's. I think it's nice. It's one of my favorite things that I see.
Mm-hmm.
So the few of you that have gotten me on the phone, you know that my preference is always 10 beds and up, if you can do it. And if you want to do a 6-bed, it's not an Airbnb. So, like, let's not have that conversation of I'm going to put 6 people in this house and charge $4,000 a bed and be hands off and not run it. That doesn't work for 6 bedrooms. These are people. So think about that. Be compassionate. It's not just a set it and forget it type of business.
Yeah, it's very hands-on. We talk about that all the time.
If you want to be hands off, get a bigger place.
Get an Airbnb.
Oh yeah, get an Airbnb. Oh wait, I know great Airbnb.
Yeah.
In Disney area, we live close.
Yeah, but
I can help you with that.
Assisted living is the least hands-off business there is. And those of you in healthcare know it's healthcare and it's very serious, and we're dealing with some very serious issues, and it's 24 hours. So if staff doesn't show up, you might have to go be there. You might have to go coordinate and sit at the building until if they're late.
I just spoke to an ED who had to be there 36 hours straight. She had 4 people call out.
And it was like a 90-bed facility, right?
And the nurse no call, no showed. So it's not just your caregivers. It's every level. And she's exhausted. Yeah.
And there are staffing agencies, but staffing agencies are very expensive too.
Yeah. So when we started, it was like $15 an hour. Now it's like $40 an hour for a caregiver.
Right now it's difficult. So if you find good employees, you kind of make shifts for them, find places to put them. Maybe you're overstaffed.
Collect them,
and then that way you could get rid of weaker employees at some point if you want to. I think that's really important, is that you're going to have bad employees and you want the confidence to be able to let them go. And if you have a bench, like a backup team that's in training, that's ready to step in, and you already know they're good, then you'll be willing to let them go. What else are we doing? Activities. A lot of people neglect activities, but they're really, really important for marketing.
Oh, for sure.
And
it's a good selling point. Your phone's blowing up.
It's crazy, right? I don't know what it is.
No, but even today, like it was. So Monday and Tuesday was so productive for me. Wednesday, I mean, I put my phone down for 30 minutes. I have 42 text messages to come back to.
I want to touch on that though. Like Cheryl mentioned the size of the facility, and I keep harping on it because the simplest thing you could do is find a house, turn it into assisted living. It's not simple. I'm not trying to minimize it, but what I'm saying is there's a lot of them. You can do it with almost any house, but it costs money to do it. It costs maybe sprinklers, fire alarms. The cost to acquire the real estate. It costs money to furnish it. It costs money when you're vacant, when you're getting set up and you're getting licensed, your license fees. Mm-hmm. And so my question is, can you come up with maybe a little bit more money or be a little bit more patient and look for something that might get you into 8 beds or 10 beds or 12 beds, or bring in a partner, because I think you'd enjoy it a little bit more if you had a little more cushion.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. And if you're in Central Florida, I can help you find those.
Yeah, it's hard. It takes time. A lot of times people call me and I tell them, like, you can find a property to convert, but they want to do it now. So if you want to do it now, then buy something that's existing. But the problem with that is another call. The problem with that is that it's not always going to be in your immediate area where you live. So like right now I have probably 3 buyers in the Central Florida market that are looking for something that's above 6 beds. We had a few and they sold, so they don't come on the market all the time.
No, but we can help with conversions.
We can help with conversions. It's a bigger process.
This one is really creative and good at design.
Well, we're thinking of doing our own. I think that a lot of people would like that. So I keep talking about that, finding properties, converting them, and then letting you take them over, sell them. Probably not leasing it to you. We don't really like that
No,
idea.
because the lease rate would have to be so high, it doesn't make sense financially. Like, we want you to make money.
So we'd prefer that you buy it using a business loan and or some really good loan, and own the business, own the real estate. I think that's the best path forward, because most people can do that if they have credit over 650, they have a 10 or 20% down payment, and they have some experience in the business, which gets them a little bit lower of a down payment. So it's all possible. So I think, do you want to end this stream right now? Do you want to keep going? I feel a little anxiety over my phone.
Your phone,
Yeah.
my phone, emails, catching up. So it was fun. Like, we were all dressed up really nice today. So
Yeah. Thank
a
you
lot
for
of
the
times
thumbs
I'm
up,
wearing,
by the way.
yoga clothes.
Yeah.
My mom outfit, working from home. So I'll probably post some before and after pictures or videos somewhere.
Well, we're definitely going to make a video of the facility that we're going to, and we're going to show a transformation. Our goal is to get their census up about 10 or 15 more. So we're helping them with marketing, with some operations.
There's another call. Oh my gosh. It's today Monday.
Today's
it's like Wednesday,
Wednesday,
but it feels crazy.
Yeah.
So any questions, like, let us know and we'll address it online. I guess Kalei and I said we're going to try to commit to doing these at least once a week.
This week is 2. So be sure.
But only one with me.
Then that's the most important one. So there's a little bell icon on our page. Be sure to hit that bell. We do upload other training videos, which you may not care about, or you might care, but it's more like staff training. But when we do these, you'll get a notification of when we do them. And we are scheduling another live video, which will probably be a little longer because it'll be more planned out next week. What did I say? September 9th at 11 a.m.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I'll be doing it.
I'm busy. Yeah.
You'll do it. You'll be there.
Man.
September 9th, 11 a.m. So leave questions here if you got any questions. If you're looking to buy a facility anywhere in the country, reach out to us, because we have a network of agents, and a lot of sellers contact us to sell their facilities all around the country. We've been in contact with sellers in Georgia and in Texas and Arizona. So wherever you are, let us know, and we'll see if we can help you and give you guidance and point you in the right direction.
So if you're in Florida, stay in compliance by subscribing to our myalftraining.com training website. It has all your training needs for your staff. And our book will be coming out.
Yep.
Which is exciting.
Yep.
What else?
That's it.
That's it?
That's it. You want to keep going?
God, I'm like, no. No, I have any more questions. So.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
I don't feel like I'm talking to just the computer.
We have people.
No, I know.
I'm
joking.
Okay. All right, guys. Have a great day. Bye.